Draya Michelle from Basketball Wives says she wants a man that loves her so much that he would shoot her in the foot. If y'all know anything about what's happening with Meg Thee Stallion recently, you know what she's talking about. If you want to hear our perspective on this situation, make sure y'all stick around for this video. All right, so Miss Draya Michelle, first of all,
welcome to our channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, make sure you hit the bell so that you get your notifications for new videos.
Yeah.
I'm Alicia.
And Kelly James. So this one was really personal for me because I have some strong emotions about it or opinions about it. And I'm going to do my best to explain. Okay. So the statement was, I want a man that loves me so much that he's willing to shoot me, right? In my toe.
My foot.
And if you guys have been following entertainment news, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, or some speculation about lovers' quarrels, whatever. So the question that I posed to my wife, and the question that I was kind of toiling with, was if a man is willing to shoot you, does he actually love you, right? What I was talking to my wife about is I do believe that he loves, assuming that this was a situation and something made him jealous, that he does love her. Because from my perspective, love is really just an emotion. Love is a feeling, it is an emotion, it is a feeling towards a person. What makes a good marriage or a good relationship is not just love. It is the action that I take because I love you. And let me just dig into that, and then I really want you to respond, okay? I hear all the time the people who've been together for 20, 30 years, and they're like, oh, I love this person, but I don't like them, right? Or I lie to you. Remember the movie Baby Boy? I lie to you because I love you, right? I'm out here lying to these girls on the street, but I'm in here telling you the truth because I love you, right? Right? You remember this line in the movie? So love, I think, for the most part, has been kind of tainted in the sense that I love you is an emotion. But what's more important is the actions that I take because I love you. So let's get to the shooting.
I don't know, but the way you're putting this is really doing something to me because I really like it. I mean, honestly, it's just like it's a revelation for me.
Right.
Like, because the way that I see love thrown around, that word, like it truly is. It's an emotion.
Right.
But what's really important is the action behind that emotion that you take that makes whatever sort of situation. Right. You can go left or right.
Right. Ooh. So if a man shoots you because he loves you, it's okay to say, listen, I have no doubt that you love me, but because of that love, it caused you to shoot me. I have a problem with your actions. And I have a problem with, so we can't be together. I'm glad you love me, but if your love takes you to that level, if a man will shoot you, he will beat you. And if a man will beat you, he will kill you. Period. I'm just saying.
You had a praise preacher.
No, I'm just saying, so that was my feeling of it. I understand what she was saying. I'm trying to sympathize with what she was saying. She was basically saying, I want a man that loves me enough he's willing to shoot me. That is an extreme level of love, and I know what she's wanting. She's wanting a man that's wanting to express. So let me make that point. My wife was like, well, I don't know if I necessarily agree, because we were talking about it. Because she was like, I've been in a situation like that, and I don't want nobody. And I'm like, well, what I'm saying is that if a man finds out that you were in a suspicious situation, let's say he feels like you were flirting with another man, I believe, and you can vouch, you can tell me if this is true, I believe you want the man to show some emotion. You don't want him to be like, okay, whatever. You want him to be a little upset. You want him to be but you don't want him to be so upset that he's willing to pull out a pistol and shoot you in your foot.
Or hit you or push you or touch you.
Right. So, go ahead.
So in that situation, because I was trying to process it, I have been in an abusive relationship. So in my mind, I'm like, you know, when you made a comment, you know, I can see how women, you know, some women do. They want a man that's going to have a reaction if they're out there doing whatever. Right. You don't want a man, you know, if you out there and you were at the club and you were on top of some dude, your husband found out and he like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad you had fun. You know, good night, have a good night. You know, it's like, oh, he like, he just don't even care about life. You know, I could see from the perspective of like, I want to know you care. Like, okay, that really hurt me. But it's all about the expression, how you express that to me, the action. I don't want some dude that's gonna snatch me up. Right. You know, but it would be great to know, like, you care about me. I mean, you would be hurt if I was out there doing something, you know, cheating with some dude out there in the street. That I do want you to care. Right. But no, I don't want to get snatched up. I don't want to get pushed. I don't want to get verbally abused, physically abused, and I definitely don't want to get shot in the toe. Right. For you to show me that you're upset and hurt because you love me about something that I did. Right. Yeah. No. Right.
So that's really our perspective on it. We feel that, yeah, sure, the guy loves you, but is love enough? Right. Right? Like, I get it that you love me, but whatever other decisions you had to make outside of love to pull out a gun and shoot me, that we got whole other issues beyond love. We got some other stuff we need to deal with.
And if you want to say that's love, that ain't the kind of love that I want.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
So that is a form of love, but it is the wrong kind of love.
I'm interested in.
Yeah, that ain't the kind of love we want around here. Trust.
No.
So anyway, we would love to know what you guys think about it. We're just sharing our perspective on it.
Interesting.
It was a tough topic to talk about.
It was really sad. Right. I felt sad for her.
Right.
I felt sad for her that's what she felt like she wanted.
Right.
What is it that has happened to you, and how many relationships has she been in where this has been okay, where she felt like this sort of emotion is what I need and what I'm craving for.
I do want to say that I've done research on like domestic violence and why women stay, because I was really curious. And the reason why I think the point is important is that I do think a lot of women stay because it is very confusing. It's like
very confusing.
He does love me clearly. Right. Like for him to go this crazy, he loves me. Okay. He does love you, and that is confusing. But to erase your confusion, if he loves you, that's great. But the actions that he takes because of that emotion, if he's beating you, if he's cheating on you, if he's shooting you in your foot, those are deal breakers. We can't have that kind of love, because that kind of love is going to lead to all kind of other stuff that you don't want no parts of.
Your death.
In a lot of situations, you're dead. Yeah. And I'm not, so it's a tough topic to talk about.
It's a tough topic.
I'd love for you guys, I'd love to hear your perspective. It was something that one of the things me and my wife had decided on is we didn't want to get on camera to talk about anything that we weren't passionate about.
Right.
And this is something that I really feel strongly about. So I'd love to hear your opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Did we have anything final comments on this?
No, I think that's it. I think that definitely what you said was a revelation for me. I never thought about that. I have been in a physically abusive relationship, and I remember feeling like I kept going back, number one, because it was confusing. And like, I know he loves me, but I love the separation that you did of that emotion. And I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, share it, share with us some of your experiences, what you think about the topic and how you view love. Yeah, that's really good.
All right. See you next time. Peace.